the track,
Right.
her verse was in Finnish. Or it's not the verse that is on.
So, don't for that shit. They sympathy and payola. Sympathy and...
Looks like Nicki Minaj just pulled one of the most unexpected moves ever. She's reaching out to Cardi B with what looks like a real olive branch after Cardi announced her divorce from Offset. And everyone's jaws are on the floor. These two queens have been throwing shots since 2018, and no one thought they'd ever be cool again. But apparently, Cardi's split from Offset might have been the thing that flipped the script. Because now, the internet's buzzing that Nicki and Cardi might actually be on their way to becoming industry besties. Now, the big question, was Offset the one secretly fanning the flames between them all this time? And will Cardi even accept Nicki's friendship offer? This whole situation got people shook because, honestly, Nicki and Cardi's feud is one of the most infamous beefs in modern hip-hop history. But funny enough, it didn't start out this toxic. These two weren't best friends or anything, but they definitely had mutual respect back in the day. Nicki even gave Cardi major props when Bodak Yellow hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Nicki tweeted, "Congratulations to a fellow New Yorker on a record-breaking achievement. Barty, this is the only thing that matters. Enjoy it." Like, that's some pure love right there. So how did we go from that to full-on chaos with diss tracks and viral shade wars all over social media? Here's where the mess started. It was actually the fans who kicked it off. You know how fan bases can go overboard defending their faves, right? Somebody posted a fake screenshot that made it look like Nicki shaded Cardi's rap skills, and boom, the drama train left the station. Nicki clapped back fast, saying it was all lies, but that didn't stop the internet from running wild. Then things got worse when people accused Nicki of dissing Cardi in her verse on No Flag, where she rapped, "I heard these labels trying to make another me. Everything you get is 'cause of me." Fans swore she was talking about Cardi, but Nicki shut that rumor down too, saying she wrote the track months earlier. Still, the tension was real, and Cardi hit back in No Limit, spitting, "My career taken off, these girls jogging in place, how these girls out of shape." You just know who that sounded like it was aimed at. But then came the 2017 VMAs, and Cardi actually tried to cool things down. She told reporters she didn't want beef with Nicki, and even went on The Breakfast Club to say straight up that there was no problem. Crazy, right? After all that, it seemed like peace might have been possible. But the streets know how fast things can flip in this game. Then came 2017, the year everything really popped off between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Both of them got featured on Migos' hit track Motorsport, and that collab was supposed to be a power move for female rap. But instead, it became the spark that lit the whole beef on fire. Cardi reportedly felt like Nicki switched up her verse at the last minute just to outshine her. Like, she thought Nicki purposely changed her bars to make Cardi look small on her own debut collab with the Migos.
Oh,
Got you. She just not your cup of tea?
Nicki, of course, wasn't having that and clapped back hard. She claimed it was actually Cardi's team who asked the label to have Nicki edit her verse, supposedly because Nicki had mentioned Cardi by name in her original lyrics. According to Nicki, she was just trying to keep things professional, not shady. But still, the tension was thick. And when they both showed up at the 2018 Met Gala acting all cool and posing for photos together, people thought the beef might finally be done. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Because right after that, everything exploded again. During an interview, Nicki was asked about Cardi, and she said, "Can we please move on? I didn't know Cardi and I had an issue. To me, she may have taken issue with things I've said, but I'm not gonna bite my tongue. You gotta have thick skin. You can't be expected to be liked, loved, and praised all the time. Give me a break." That line hit the internet like wildfire. Fans took it as Nicki throwing shade, even if she claimed she was just being real. Then Cardi fired back, accusing Nicki of blocking her online, saying, "Imagine subbing me, but you blocked me from all social media." Things reached their breaking point when the two came face to face at a New York Fashion Week party, and that's when Cardi literally went off and tried to swing on Nicki. Cameras caught the chaos, and it instantly went viral. Cardi later said she snapped because she found out Nicki had allegedly been trying to sabotage her behind the scenes and had made comments about her daughter, Culture. Nicki shut those claims down fast, saying, I just want people to know that Annika Tanya Mirage will never speak ill on anyone's child. I'm not a clown. That's clown stuff. That statement got everyone talking, and because by then, the feud had officially hit another level, the back and forth lasted for weeks until Nicki suddenly called for a ceasefire. And Cardi actually responded saying, "Nicki Minaj. That's all right then. Let's keep it positive and keep it pushing." But peace didn't last long, not even close. Over the years, both of them have been caught tossing subtle shade. Like when Cardi made a video mocking Nicki's famous phrase, "sympathy and payola," the Barbs went wild.
Everybody, I don't want to be like Queen. I don't want to be no this. I don't want to be no that. I just want to.
A few days later, Cardi showed up to a charity event in New York wearing a pink outfit and a black wig with bangs, and fans lost it. The Barbs accused her of trying to copy Nicki's entire look. And to be fair, from some angles, Cardi did kind of look like her. Same glam, same vibe. That's what really sent Nicki's fans over the edge. They swore Cardi was out here trying to be Nicki. And here's where it gets extra spicy. Nicki Minaj had worn the exact same wig at the MTV VMAs just days before Cardi showed up rocking a nearly identical one at that New York community event. So of course, the Barbs went wild claiming Cardi was straight up copying Nicki's style instead of being original. They were calling her out all over social media, saying she was trying too hard to keep up with the queen. Nicki definitely caught wind of it because she wasted no time hopping on Twitter to throw some major shade. She tweeted, "Trying to embody someone's look is one thing, but trying to embody their whole personality is psycho things. Sympathy and payola, haha, VMA wig, now you comedian." She even started posting funny memes and clips, basically clowning the situation in pure Nicki fashion. Fans couldn't tell if she was joking or going for blood, but either way, she had the internet screaming. Then Cardi fired back in classic Cardi B style, throwing shade right back at Nicki's husband. She said, "My man got a couple of weed charges and pew-pew charges cause he ain't no punk. He was a hustler, rather D-slinging than taking advantage of women. You bringing my man up trying to get me mad? Let's not talk about husbands now." And whoo, that one hit deep. Nicki came swinging again, tweeting, "Imagine saying sympathy and payola, then forgetting the blame, the haha. Now this gal wanna skin out me, pump pump." Fans were shook. The petty level was off the charts. These two were going bar for bar, tweet for tweet, and every time it looked like they might chill, one of them would drop another bomb online. But then, out of nowhere, the tone shifted completely when the news broke that Cardi had officially filed for divorce from Offset. An insider told reporters that the couple had simply grown apart. Nothing explosive, just years of drifting in different directions. Apparently, Cardi's main focus right now is securing primary custody of their two kids. Sources close to her said this is something she wants to do. They've both been trying to figure out their future for a while now. It's not something that happened overnight. The insider added that there wasn't any real pushback from Offset either. They were on the same page emotionally. Things had just reached a point where staying together wasn't working anymore. They've grown apart, and that feeling has gotten stronger over time, the source explained. It became unavoidable. And here's the part that got fans soft. Cardi reportedly has no ill will toward Offset. She's just ready to move forward peacefully, without any drama. But as if dealing with a divorce and raising two kids wasn't already hard enough, Cardi dropped another bombshell. She's pregnant again. Yup, she announced her third pregnancy on Instagram with a heartfelt post that got everyone emotional. She wrote, "With every ending comes a new beginning. I'm so grateful to have shared this season with you. You have brought me more love, more life, and most of all, renewed my power. Reminded me that I can have it all. You've reminded me that I never have to choose between life, love, and my passion. I love you so much and cannot wait for you to witness what you helped me accomplish, what you pushed me to do." Cardi went on to say that it's easier to face life's twists, turns, and tests when she looks at her kids, that they're her reason to keep pushing through. Fans flooded her comments with support, saying she deserves peace and happiness after everything she's been through. And apparently, even Nicki seems to feel some sympathy for her now, because honestly, being pregnant and in the middle of a high-profile divorce, that's a storm no one wants to face. And it looks like Nicki might be realizing that too. Nicki shocked everyone when she suddenly tweeted, "Stop beating up on yourself, handle it gently." Fans couldn't believe it. She was actually showing love toward Cardi instead of throwing shade. It's wild seeing Nicki take the high road for once, especially given all the chaos between them over the years. People really didn't expect that kind of energy from her, but hey, maybe we're seeing a softer side of the queen herself. The tweet blew up instantly, with fans commenting things like, Oh, not Nicki tweeting motivational quotes for Cardi B. And I feel like they secretly text once or twice a year just to check in like low-key besties. Everyone's speculating that behind the scenes, these two might actually be cool now, like frenemies who secretly root for each other when no one's watching. What do you think? Is this the start of a real truce between Nicki and Cardi? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, share this video, and make sure you're subscribed for all the latest drama. See you in the next one.